do want to have a discussion with y'all because I know y'all were talking during the video about YouTube being luck based, and I said that I disagreed. Yeah, I disagree. I disagree. We had that conversation on the pod too a couple pods ago, and I will say there is luck involved. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't exist. However, like I said during the pod, it's kind of like poker, right? Poker technically is gambling, but there's good poker players and bad poker players. And also, if you know the probability of X thing to happen, because I think what it is ultimately a probability game. Weighing out the probability of shit to happen, and you know the probability that shit is going to happen, and you just play those cards right, I don't think that's necessarily luck based. You know what I'm saying? There's luck involved in that process. But to say that growing on social media is just luck based, I disagree. Because even if you want to go in the route of, oh, connections matter so much, like you need to know this person or that person to grow a following. Okay, fair. But if you play your cards right, let's say you intentionally move to New York, you intentionally move to Atlanta, LA, wherever you want to go, to be in proximity of these people that'll help you get to that next level. While yes, you meeting X person at X party was technically luck. You didn't know they were going to be there. Y'all ended up having a conversation out of nowhere. Ended up being a good conversation. You got his contact. You contacted him. Now y'all are best buds. And it became this thing. Is it luck when you purposely put yourself in a position to be in that position? You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. I don't think that's luck based. If that makes sense. If what I just explained makes sense. And it's also more luck based with like when you're trying to grow a personality type of channel. You know what I'm saying? If you're just trying to grow, cause I've dead ass seen it. I've dead ass seen it. If you're trying to grow like a rebound type of channel, and shout out to Archie for the 5, I'll read this shit in a second. If you're trying to grow a rebound type of channel where you can literally automate everything, where you know the appeal of the videos has nothing to do with you as a person, and it's about the topic that you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Then it's definitely not luck based. Like I'll just pull up the channel right now. There's a rebound. Like all these videos, this is a matter of skill. This is a matter of knowing what you're doing. I don't think any of this is luck. And specifically being behind the scenes of this channel specifically, they have a team that embraces exactly what I'm talking about. This is a probability game, but let's operate in a way where we're using that probability to our advantage, and let's try to limit those variables so that we have as much control as possible. Because I'll just give you a behind the scenes of what they do. They have a Trello card. They have a Trello board. For those who don't know what a Trello board looks like, I'm gonna just give y'all an example. This is what a Trello board looks like. Very, very simple. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. Very, very simple concept. This is what a Trello board looks like. It's just 3 columns. You can make cards within the columns, and you can drag them from one column to another, back and forth, whatever. So it's usually, you know, for YouTube, it would be like ideas on this end. It would be ideas in progress. And then when they're fully uploaded, you just put them in the last column. You know what I'm saying? What they have, and what I've realized a lot of really, really big channels have with a lot of really high viewerships and you know, intricate teams form, what they do is they have the craziest filtering process so that the things that they put resources into, the things that the consumer ends up seeing, is, again, as risk averse as possible and is as refined as possible, so that, you know, while yes, there's a probability, there's a luck game involved in getting X amount of views, like they have mitigated the amount of variables so that they're getting maximum performance. So what I mean by that is, in this example, this to do, just replace this with, let's say, video ideas. There are straight up 500 different video ideas in there, right? With different titles, different thumbnail concepts. Just, you know, they have a set of people that just, their job is just to come up with ideas and title and thumbnail concepts. That's all they do, right? And then they have another team whose job is to essentially go through the work of the other team and filter out from there. Okay, y'all made all these title and thumbnail ideas. Out of that, one fifth of that is what we think is going to be a good video to potentially move on to the channel, right? They move it on to the next column, refine it a little bit more. Okay, out of this batch, 3 of these is going on to the next round, and by the time they get into the last round, this shit is so, they are so confident that it's going to be a banger video that, again, at that point, is it luck based? I don't think so. I don't think so. So Archie for 5, consistency is key. Ever since I upload consistently, I've experienced the most growth. That too. I can't take you seriously and say that it's luck based if you don't even upload and try to. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with consistency too. I think being consistent inherently is you playing the probability game correctly, because you're getting more shots at the basket essentially. So how are you gonna, you know, how are you gonna score points if you don't shoot?